We love to cling to identity, to say, this is who I am, this is who I've always been. And what if that's the greatest trap of all? The truth is, you are not entitled to be who you were 5 minutes ago. And that's both terrifying and liberating. The myth of a fixed self is we tend to believe that we are fixed beings, that there's some unchanging core inside us that defines us. Philosophers and neuroscientists alike have questioned this. Heraclitus said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man." We change constantly, and our thoughts shift. Our bodies renew themselves. Even the cells in your skin right now are different from the ones you had last year. So why do we hold on so tightly to a story that says, this is just who I am? The weight of identity, often identity becomes a prison. We cling to old habits, toxic mindsets, and state roles because to change feels like betrayal, as if we owe something to the past versions of ourselves. We say things like, I've always been this way, or I could never do that. It's not me. But the harsh truth is, you are under no obligation to stay loyal to a self that no longer serves you. That, my friends, is the ego speaking. That's fear speaking. There's the power of reinvention. Imagine what would happen if you just let go, if you allowed yourself to become something new without any apology. What if you saw life as a series of micro deaths and rebirths? Every moment, a new opportunity to shed the skin of what no longer fits you. We are meant to evolve, but that requires courage. It also requires to disappoint others, to outgrow your own expectations, and sometimes to walk alone. Alan Watts once said, "The real you is not a puppet which life pushes around. The real deep down you is the whole universe." He spoke of the illusion of separateness, how we mistake the wave for something separate from the ocean, forgetting it is the ocean in motion. According to Watts, we are not isolated fragments clinging to a rigid self. We are in a process of ever changing, ever becoming, and when we try to hold on to a fixed identity, we are fighting reality itself. He invites us to stop grasping, to let life flow through us like a river, and to realize that each moment is basically a chance to play a new role, not with panic, but with the joy of a cosmic dance. So, why do we resist? Because change is uncomfortable. We find safety in the familiar, even if it's painful. The mind says it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. But what if the real devil is stagnation? The Stoics will remind us that we don't control external events. We don't control other people's opinions, but we do control how we respond. And we control the direction we move in, even if it's just one small step at a time. So, let this be your permission slip. You do not have to be who you were 5 minutes ago, not today, not ever. You can pivot, you can walk away, you can reinvent yourself as many times as you need. Life is asking you, who do you choose to become right now? Or as Alan Watts might say, you are under no obligation to be the same person you were a moment ago, 5 minutes ago, a second ago, because you were never even that person to begin with. So the next time you feel stuck, boxed in by your own story, remember, nothing holds you back except the belief that you must stay the same. And that belief, it's yours to let go.